Now I suffix E is the total instantaneous value. As I have just now told you the representations, this is total instantaneous values. That means I suffix E is addition of AC plus DC. Now coming to the collector current. Now the current flowing from emitter to base and base to collector. Collector current is because of the electrons coming from the base. Then what is the doping of the base and doping of the emitter? Doping of the base is very lightly doped and the emitter is heavily doped. So the majority of electrons which are coming to collector are because of the electrons which are diffusing from emitter to base and drifting from base to collector. So what you can say, the collector current what you are getting is because of the electrons emitted by the base, and it is less dependent on the free electrons in the base, because free electrons in the emitter are more as compared to the, you can see here electrons over here and electrons over here. Because of lightly doping, number of free electrons in base is less, whereas because of heavily doping, electrons in emitter are large. So collector current is basically more dependent on the electrons emitted by the emitter. So we can say the electrons reaching to the collector are the major component of the collector current. Now you can say the number of electrons reaching collector per unit time is directly proportional to the number of electrons injected into the base. You can say electron is emitting into the base, right, and base is giving electrons to the collector. That means electrons reaching to collector depend on the electrons injected into the base. And who is injecting the electrons into the base? Emitter. And who is giving the electrons to the emitter? You can say VBE. So what we can say, VB is dependent on the collector current. So final what you can say, the base collector junction will affect the current less as compared to the base emitter voltage. So what we are doing, we are considering the dependency of the collector current more on base emitter voltage. So what you can see, that BJT, bipolar junction transistor, is a voltage control device because we are controlling the output current with the input voltage. Hence we can call it as voltage control device. And the equation for collector can be written as IC equals to IS, again I small c capital, e raised to VBE by VT, where IS is your reverse saturation current. Again IC and IE are dependent, so we can write IC as alpha, IE also, again I small and E capital, right? And what is IS? IS is reverse saturation current, which can be written as alpha IEO. And what is the value of alpha? This all combination is for common base, as we have seen over here at the beginning. This is nothing but common base because you can say base is common to emitter and collector. So this configuration is common base and the gain of common base is alpha. So in this case, common gain alpha is approximately equals to 1. This is how we represent the collector current and emitter current in AC analysis, which is total instantaneous values.